extraordinaire maker. He studied with the best in Italy, and this kind of goes back to his roots in a way. This is the sterling silver Lira coin watch. Now, we had this on before, and I'll tell you that the yellow sold out, and I would not wait on that again. We have both back in stock again, but this is a sterling silver watch. This is not a stainless steel watch. It is a sterling silver watch for $99.96. I think $127 is a great price, but hey, if they're gonna give you $27 off, I say right on. 4 easy payments of just $24.99, J366623. Comes boxed, of course, and it's just a beautiful piece. And we want to say hello to Robert Elizondo, who is coming through Skype with us. Hi, Robert. How are you?
Nancy, I'm great. How are you?
I am doing really well. Man, is this watch beautiful. What? Gracious. It's like this has been like a phenomena.
I love this. You know what? I was like touching this and feeling this earlier, and I hereby pronounce that this is the most delicious Ecclissi watch in our collection.
I'm kind of going to go along with you on that one. I mean, and I have quite a few of your watches at home, so I'm very well aware of your quality of watches. But this one is just amazing. So why did you decide to do a Lira coin watch?
Well, so, you know, as you mentioned earlier in the show, I'd spent quite a few years in the Florence area studying underneath some of the finest drawers in Italy. And, you know, we would often go out to antique shops and see some of these antique coins. And it was just absolutely one of the most gorgeous things to look at the work that these sculptors brought to the Italian coin. This was done by Pietro Giampaoli in 1956. This was after World War II, when they were reissuing all new coins for the new Italian Republic. And this was carved in 1956 and issued from 1957 to 2001, when of course it went away and replaced by the euro. Mm-hmm. So most of the coins that we actually collect to produce these watches come from those years of 57 to about 61. Mm-hmm. And that's where you find most of the coins available. Every time we go to build this watch to bring it back into stock, we actually have to put a call out we've got about 14 different coin collectors throughout Europe that happen to have access to some of these coins that are no longer in circulation. And we have to do that to acquire enough of these to build the stock.
Mm. Wow. Already 150 gone, and yet yellow is out in front again. Remember, that sold out the last time we had it. So if you do want this, you know, I would give us a call, get it while you can, I guess. But calling us is really easy, 1-800-345-1515. But if you just want to shop on your mobile device, that's totally fine, or QVC.com. I go QVC.com all the time. All right, let's now go into the design beyond this beautiful coin that you've used.
Yeah, so I wanted to frame the coin with almost imagine a beautiful picture frame if you're inside in a museum in Italy and you're looking at a beautiful work of art. And sometimes you stop and look at actually how ornate and gorgeous the carving is around it. Here we did the beautiful mill-grain beads surrounding that border with a light oxidation effect. We did that on the bezel of the case, and then the two caps that connect the cuffs to the watch case. Now the cuffs, those are made out of braided sterling silver sheet. Those are actually cut into strips and braided. It's absolutely amazing.
So then
we
how
actually employ.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. That was rude. Yeah.
No, it's okay. So we use the same factory back in Florence that actually braids leather for some of the top leather goods suppliers in Italy, and they have the machine that's able to use the silver strip and weave it the same way that braided leather is done, kind of like a bolo cord style. And this is all solid sterling silver. And Nancy, you can speak to this. You're holding it, the nice heft that this watch has. So you're getting the value of all of that sterling silver in the case and that solid cuff. And of course, whenever any of us pick up a watch, when I pick up a watch out of my drawer, it's always the kind of like those heaviest ones, the ones that have the heft, that I feel like, you know what, this is quality. This is a fine timepiece.
Yeah, already 150 gone. And remember again, this is one of our featured items on the day. It's called the hot pick. There is always a return policy, and there's always, should you want to exchange it for the different coin, you can certainly do that. Normally it's 30 days. We're bringing you all the way to the end of January of 2021. But you know, watches are so special. So Robert, I remember a long time ago, and I had gained a freshman 15 when I went to college, and I had already had I had a senior 10 on me already. And so I came home for my freshman year of college, and I'm like, okay, I got to get it together. I'm going to try to get this weight off, because it was so much just from my body frame. And I remember I was having a really hard time, and my dad said, okay, so I'm going to give you an incentive. I'm going to go in, you tell me what piece of jewelry you want. We're going to put that on layaway. We're going to put that away for you. And when you lose your 25 pounds, then we'll get this watch for you. And that was such an incentive for me, because I love this beautiful watch that I picked out. And I still have that watch today. Now this is, however, when I'm in my mid-50s, so that's for 35, 38 years or something like that ago. And I still have that watch. It still means so much to me. And that's what a timepiece really can be, is that moment in time that you remember why you got it and what it was. And I still think about that, and I still think about my dad, how generous he was to do something like that for me, because I was really having a hard time even just beginning the process of changing the way my eating habits were and getting out to, you know, work out and all of that. And so it was just, I don't know, it's one of those things. And your watches are made so beautifully. And something else that I do want to mention to those of you who are thinking, well, what size do I get? Is it just one size fits all? Actually, it's one size fits most. And the reason I say that is because Robert has given you 3 fold-over clasps. 2 of them will come out. So if you want to use, if you're a small, then you'll just do the 1 fold-over clasp. If you're average, you're going to keep that second one in. And if you need a larger size, you're going to use all 3. There's only 2 here right now to you know, so that is nice on the bust. But you'll actually get 3 fold-over clasps on this. And what else? 3-year limited manufacturer's warranty, comes beautifully boxed, and in your choice of the silver coin or the yellow coin that did sell out the last time it was on air. 500 now gone, and most of that is in the yellow. Remember, that's the one that sold out last time, so go ahead and place your order. And it does come, as I said, beautifully boxed. So so Robert, these watches, like, what have you heard over all these years? You couldn't be in the business as long as you've been in this business without really understanding quality, craftsmanship, and just overall fashion.
It's so true. And you know what I happen to believe in most strongly is designing a timepiece that's going to show off the rest of your jewelry wardrobe. And that's why I'm so thrilled that we specialize in sterling silver timepieces at Ecclissi, because as you can see today, I'm so happy to see all of the fun jewelry and beautiful pieces that you're showcasing today. And earlier when I saw your wrist with the little coin charm bracelet next to it, Jay's bracelet next to it. It's just so great to see a wrist with all of this great layering going on. Yeah. I always design my timepieces so that they will layer with all of your other designer sterling silver. We want to dress you up. We want to bring that impact. So you got your watch. Look at that. I was going to ask you to do that, Nancy, because I thought that was just amazing.
Isn't that pretty? But we also have the coin in the rose, so it would go great with the silver coin. Yeah, that would be really nice with that too.
Mix
but
the
beautiful.
colors.
I love that. Yeah. And the watch is comfortable. And I like the face of it too. It's not oversized. I can read it even though there are not, you know, the points of 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of that. But I can read it, and has a sweep second hand.
Yeah, so we actually gun plated the hand, so they've got that dark black gun color to them, so that it shows up against that beautiful coin background. So you see that beautiful coin, but you can also read the time, and that's so important with a watch.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. J366623, this is one of our hot picks on the day, which means it's one of our featured items. And why? Because this is something that the yellow choice sold out the last time, but because it's such a beautiful, timeless, classic elegant piece that really is going to work whether you've changed the way you dress now. Maybe it's not as dressy that you used to be, but you're more casual. I know that I am. I've definitely changed the way I'm dressing these days. This goes with any way I want to dress. Like, I've got some Peace Love World wide leg jeans on today. I've got a new Isaac Mizrahi live sweater on, in, of course, all pink. I've got some cowboy boots on today, just really casual. And this totally goes with however casually you're going to be dressing. And I love that it's all sterling silver. Like, it is a solid sterling silver watch, which is crazy for under $100, right?
Insane.
Yeah, and there's that beautiful, and these are real coins too, right?
Yes, they are. As I said, it takes us quite a bit of time to collect enough of these to bring in. And the process, by the way, the process of actually milling the coins to fit within these movements is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's just really pretty. Robert, thank you so much for joining us with this beautiful watch. It's gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy.
See you later. Take care.
Good to see you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Already 600 now gone.